Welcome back, fellow history keepers, and a massive welcome to another cozy Scraplift Crafternoon. If you are joining me today, you know there is nothing better than spending an afternoon getting inspired by the incredible talent in our crafting community, and you know Sunday means I'm excited. Today's video has a wonderful twist. We are lifting one of our very own creative friends for her birthday. We're taking a gorgeous, inspiring layout by the beautiful Christine and putting our own unique spin on it. I'll have all her deets down below. Make sure you go check her out. Now, if you know my style, you know I absolutely love to pack on the texture and just add more to many and all of my pages. But to make sure this lift stays perfectly balanced, beautifully focused, and true to Christine's original magic, I'm going to be using our favourite golden design principle, the 70-30 rule. You'll see exactly how to keep that massive, gorgeous physical dimension that I love and you love too, without overwhelming the whole design. Grab a hot drink, pull up your favourite chair, and let's celebrate Christine the best way we know how, by getting messy in our craft rooms and turning her beautiful inspiration into our own next masterpiece. Hi everyone, it's Kathy here, and as I said, it's Scraplift Crafternoon, my favourite time of the week, and you know I love it. Happy birthday, Christine. Thank you for this great layout. I am so inspired, and you know, nothing but Vicky Booten screams celebration time. So thanks once again for the inspiration, and let's get going with it. Okay, so I have cut out all of the extra pieces that we're going to need, and I'm going to get started by layering it onto my frame. I don't know if you actually want to see me doing this part all the time, so if you can let me know down in the comments whether you like seeing me build up the base or you just want me to have the base already done. That would be really great to know, because I don't want to be boring you by watching me do things that you know what to do. But let me know in the comments. I'm always keen. So I have done a half-half like Christine has on hers, and of course I said I'm using Vicky Booten. Why wouldn't I be? And then I put a decorative edge into it to break up the join, and then I'm adding in 2 branding strips here. And I do contemplate the third one, but I decide not to go with it. I'm then going to cut out these squares off this fernwood from Vicky. You know I love Vicky Booten. I just adore her colour schemes. They all match together. They're all complementary, as most creators are when they create. But I particularly love VB. She's so bright and colourful, and that just suits me nicely. So originally I stuck with these photos at 2.5 by 2.5, but I end up having to trim them because they just won't fit in. It's pretty unusual that I actually had 4 photos that I could use on the same storyline in the right size. I must have printed these a while back, and I was flicking through photos and I thought, oh, perfect. This is the perfect opportunity to get them done. So I'm actually going to put them onto a white background as well. It's just to give it that tiny sliver of frame to break it up and lift it up off all that busyness. I am not usually one to worry about that part of it, but I am for this one today. So I had to go and find another piece of white that would fit just perfectly, and there you have it. So as I said, I started off at the 2.5 by 2.5, but I ended up cutting it down to, I think I kept it at 2.5 across, and I think it comes down to about 2.25, because I really needed it to fit the frame of the layout. Because you know me, I can't stand a plain back border. I have to have a frame. So these photos were taken in 2024. We were at Glow. We were at Glow at Sydney Zoo, and we were riding the Dodgems. Yes, I love the Dodgem cars, and I am just like a big kid, just like the rest of my family. And so these were perfect. And as I said, I'm surprised I actually had them in the right size. So this times up beautifully well for this layout. Now I am going to use this Vicky Booten one as well from Colour Study, I believe it is, and I'm going to cut them. And this is when I realised my photos are just a little bit too big. So if I kept them the same size, you wouldn't see any of that beautiful paper in between. So I am just trimming off another ½ inch. So they must be 2 by 2.5. No, they're not 2.5. I think they're 2.25. Pretty sure. I'm not sure. I think it ends up just 2.25, because it's not exactly ½ inch that I take off. So I'm going to just do this quickly because I want it to be sitting on the layout properly. And before I cut any more paper further into the layout, I just want to make sure that I have got the right dimensions all the way around. All right, now let's get back to it. Now that I'm happy with that. These are, as I said, photos of myself with my children. We were riding the Dodgem cars at Glow Sydney Zoo in 2023. It was so much fun. I just love a good carny ride, and, you know, still can do it. I'm trimming these down to 2 3/4 by 4 inches. Actually, I think I should have done it 4.5, but I did it 4. Then I'm cutting these ones down to 2 inches by the 4, and that's allowing me to get the contrast into this layout. I really do love the colors, and I love bright, and it's reflecting the bright lights and colors of the ride. So I'm just going to map out where these are going to sit on the layout, and I'm just going to make sure that they sit within the frame and also build that zigzaggy sort of pattern that Christine has on her original layout. Then I'm going to layer in the purple. Isn't it just magic? I love how it all comes together. It picks up all the colors from all of the papers, and it just marries well. I love that there's the structured crisscross to the left panel, yet when it comes to the color study one, it's haphazard. So that's adding a contrast to the lights, and it reminds me of the lights flashing in, you know, these light displays that have been put on by different people throughout winter in Australia. It's always fun to go and check out the light displays, and Glow was no different that year. It was a little bit dull compared to what it's become, but that was one of the, I think that was only the second year that it was functionable, and, you know, they learn from year to year, and plus better light displays and light technology advances. So it all comes down to interest and things, and these, as I said, were one of the first seasons of it, so therefore they were just experimenting to see whether it was going to kick off, and it has. It's now quite large. All right, so I'm now doing my difference. This is where I'm different. So the 70% I've kept pretty much the same. I have a half and half design. I have stripped down the center. I have my 4 photos. I have the 4 panels across the page with the overhang. Where I'm differing a little bit here now, moving into the 30, which is my creative spin on it, is I'm now doing these extra matting pieces, and I'm putting them on the diagonal, and that's just to create some little difference in the layout to make sure that it all sits perfectly. I'm then going to mount my photos onto some foam, and I'm going to make them pop up off the page. So this is where the 70-30 takes over. 70% stay true to the structure, stay true to the actual designer, and then 30% add the creativity, and then that makes the layout yours. So this is where you get to have your special design techniques to the ones that you're used to working. So I'm just going to pop these up on foam, and it's a great way of getting them up nice and flat, but also supported, because with little pieces that you want to pop, you want to support them, because otherwise they'll end up with bends in them when they go into albums, and this crafty foam is really good to do that with. Now it doesn't matter what color it is. As you can see, I've done some with white and some with purple. Nobody sees what's underneath. It's all underneath, and it's just that extra support. Right, now that they're all in place, let's start embellishing this layout. Now I went through my stash, and I actually had this swap here from Joanna Goldberg from the Girls Down Under, and I also had some more from the Girls Down Under here, and I'm sorry, I cannot remember who. One was Sharon, yes, one was Sharon for the family, but I don't know who gave me the original. It's very good and very handy to have these swaps and embellishments ready, and I knew I had Dodgem car somewhere, so I had to go find it. Thank you, Joanna. It's just the perfect piece for this layout. So I'm going to put in the title Family Fun, but I will add the fun from these foam these chipboard thickers, and I think that just adds to a little bit of the frivolity of the page. And I'm just going to glue them down, because we all know that these chipboard stickers lose their stickiness, and we don't want to lose one in the future. So now that I've got my title in place, I can put that original down, and I don't actually glue it at this stage. I find out later on as I'm moving around. I then went through my wood veneers, because I just wanted to add in the 3 little pieces, like Christine has flare in hers. She's got 3 circle flares, so I've decided I'm adding these 3 wood veneers just to add that little extra to the layout. The one down the bottom says hello, the one in the middle says memory, and the one at the top says happy. So you can see that they just tie in with the theme. The original up there where I've got it, that's a little bit of my creativity, my balance. I just wanted it to be original family fun, see? So I just wanted it to be reflective as part of the title. It just also reflects to me because I'm original, one of a kind. Mad I am. Mad, they say. Mad. I am so old and I still keep doing kid things. It's crazy. But anyway, that's what life's about, isn't it? You're only here for a good time. Let's have a great time. So I'm going to stick that original down. Plenty of time to rest when I get older and older and older. But right now I'm still enjoying having fun with my family and my kids, and that's what I do. Now, there was something else I wanted to put in. I wanted to put a heart, but then I remembered I had this ticket over here to the side, and then I thought, well, I'd found this heart on a string, and then I've got a camera, and I thought I'll tuck that in as well. But I end up changing out this camera. I did put it in the orange, but I thought, no, that's too many in the one colours of the same colour scheme. So I'm just playing around with it a little bit, and it's not until I actually stick it down that I realise that, you know, that's too much orange in the one area. So I put down that one there. It says favourite memories, and then I put down this camera onto some chippy strip because I want it to be nice and popped up, and then I change it out for a green camera, and I'm much happier with that with the blue heart in between. So there's how that is all sitting. I like how this has come together. Now I'm just going to go around with my gel pens, and I'm using the white on the darker colors, and I'm just putting in some messy borders, and that's to really make them pop out here on the layout, because it is a busy layout, and that's one little technique you can do yourself to make each of your pieces distinguished. And when you've got dark colors or bright colors, things like that, toning them down with the white really does help, and also bringing black in, that also brings down the color tones. So I'm looking for my black fine line pen, which I really don't know what has happened to it because I was just using it recently, and now I'm gone off screen and I found it. It had tucked itself into a little hidey hole, and now I am going around with the black, adding that little bit of extra detail just to zhuzh it up. You know, I can't help having the extra details. It just finishes off the layout perfectly for me. I love it. Thanks, Christine. This is such a cool layout. Thanks, Tara, for coordinating Scraplift Crafternoon. It is so much fun. I really do love scraplifting. And if you are suffering from creative block, there is no better way to get out of it than to scraplift somebody you like and admire. And that helps you, you know, lift your game, plus also inspires you to go do great things with your own papers and your own photos. Remember, every single page you create is about you and your family, and you are the history keeper for your family. So keep it happening, because trust me, in the future, I truly believe what we create today really will have an impact in the future. It will really definitely tell people what it was really like, well, not in 2026 at the moment, isn't it? So we're just building on with our family memories, and yeah, your family might not appreciate it now, but they will in the future. Trust me, I know this is going to be a fact. All right, so here we go. We're putting in our pops of color to build up our visual triangle using the 3 sets of 3. And did you see I made a little bit of a boo-boo there with that bit of pop foam? So I'm going to pop it back on top. And you can see, while it's like that, it's easy to fix it up so that it doesn't wreck your layout. And I've just smooshed them down with a little bit of tapping. I'm going to add in the date underneath here, and that's all the journaling I'm going to do. Christine did have journaling on journaling strips under hers. I have chosen not to do that, so that's part of my 30 where I'm not following exactly the same, but you can see Christine's layout pretty much reflected there. You can see the gist of it, and that's the whole idea of scrap lifting. I love it. What do you think, everybody? Give me a comment down below. Let me think and see if you like what I'm doing. Tell me what part you like best. Tell me what I could have done better. I'm always open to suggestions. You know that. There is a full playlist of all the people playing along. Go and check them all out. They will all be different. I can assure you of that. Don't forget that thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. A hype if you're on a digital device. And remember, have great fun being creative, friends. And I'll see you in the next video real soon.